A man seeks to acquire someone else's superpower. He picks up a brick. As Sarah studies the man's brain carefully, she unexpectedly gains control over the other person's ability to manipulate everything. But when Sarah calms down, she regrets it. Images of the man being killed haunt her. Tormented, Sarah eventually chooses to end her own life. But just as she's about to suffocate, Elektra appears just in time. She burns the rope. However, this unsuccessful act only adds to Sarah's pain. Clearly, he doesn't deserve to live. Clearly, he is a murderer. But in this moment of ignorance, Elektra speaks up. You're gonna get through this. Because you're not a bad person. A single sentence instantly ignites Sarah's hope to live on. Seeing Sarah hesitate, Elektra quickly takes out the broken rope, signaling that even the heavens want to give you a chance. With these words, Sarah completely lets down her guard. He is willing to live for this angelic woman before him, to survive. Little does Sarah know that Elektra is actually a secret agent sent by an organization. She intentionally gets close to Sarah, to figure out how Sarah takes away other people's superpowers. As Sarah spends more time with Elektra, he falls in love with this angelic girl before him. At the same time, he confesses to Elektra about his own superpower. Initially, Elektra thinks he is joking. But as Sarah moves his finger, the basket in the distance starts moving on its own. Then, with a flick of Sarah's finger, a fork from the basket flies out directly. This scene shocks Elektra. She never expected Sarah could telekinetically control objects from a distance. The feeling of being able to manipulate objects just by moving his finger must be exhilarating. But at this moment, Sarah says, his power has a terrifying side effect. Because I yearned so much to obtain someone else's power. That's why I've been performing brain surgeries on others. But now, due to the movie, Sarah has successfully suppressed his desires. But Eyeglasses Man is unhappy. They approach Sarah, with the intention of witnessing the process of stealing superpowers. Now, because of Elektra, they are hindered in their mission. Eyeglasses Man orders Elektra to bring the superhumans along. Let Sela take over the power. But spending time with Sela for a few days, Elektra has also developed feelings for Sela. So he wants to persuade Glasses Man to end it here. Unexpectedly, Elektra doesn't want to leave without completing the mission. Reluctantly, he compromises. The next day, Glasses Guy is brought to the store. At this point, Sela is still confused. But Elektra says she wants him to be friends with someone who also has superpowers. Then she asks Glasses Guy to demonstrate his superpower. Upon hearing this, Glasses Guy extends his hand. And as he clicks his thumb, a cup in the distance explodes. Seeing this scene before him, something inside Sela seems to awaken again. With Elektra's expression of admiration and excitement beside him, Sela can't hold back anymore. As he extends his right hand, Glasses Guy is pinned to the wall. You have to leave here. Quickly. Seeing Sela completely lose control. In a moment of desperation, the movie releases lightning to interrupt him. However, this causes Sela's trust in him to collapse instantly. He immediately sends Elektra flying. Meanwhile, Glasses Man, who is watching the surveillance footage, senses something is wrong. He takes out his weapon and rushes to support. But fortunately, Sela still has a soft spot. In the end, he couldn't bring himself to harm his beloved Elektra. Unfortunately, Glasses Guy doesn't have the same luck. Regrettably, Sela could have become a good person, but betrayal turned him into a murderous devil.